What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, the first ever all-women's event, Evolution, has just wrapped up. What the heck happened? I'm going to let you know, and it all starts right now. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you haven't done so already, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we post videos. We usually like to post videos every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for Sundays, where we will always go on after the event to discuss it, like tonight. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure to crush that like Twitter button and check out our Facebook page. All right, what are we talking about tonight? We are talking about Evolution. That is what we are talking about. Oh my god, what a night. What a cool event. I absolutely dug everything about it. Right off the bat, the thing that really jumped out at me was it seemed really dark. Like, it wasn't the usual pay-per-view with like the bright lights. It seemed like a house show. Maybe they were trying to cover up that there was some empty seats. I don't know, but you really couldn't tell because the crowd was freaking hot. Crowd was hot all night, and I also really dug that opening the show, Michael Cole's microphone doesn't work, and you can hear a guy, hey, your mic doesn't work. Amazing. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to listen to Michael Cole, but whatever. We cannot win them all. All right, let's talk about the actual event itself. Opening up the night. Where are my cards? We got, the tag team match. We got Trish Stratus teaming up with Lita, taking on Alicia Fox, Mickie James, accompanied by Alexa Bliss, who was, of course, originally supposed to be in this match. Lillian Garcia was the announcer. 2 thumbs up for that. Really digging the fact that they had Lillian Garcia. Overall, the match itself was really, really good. Lita looks great. Like, Lita looks absolutely phenomenal. She looks fit. She looks ready to go. Way better than she did at the Royal Rumble. I did not enjoy Lita at the Royal Rumble. Lita looked awesome this entire thing. She's in the match really early, gets a lot of good spots in there. The crowd chanting Lita, a lot of crowd chanting, you still got it. Thing I really wanted was like the audience kept like demanding that Trish fights Mickie. So eventually Mickie James gets the tag with Trish in the ring, and the crowd lost their crap. Absolutely amazing. You know what? I really dug it. One thing I really liked is, as of course, like Alexa Bliss does her little interfering thing. You know, sad that she's not in the match, but she's playing the heel role very well. Alicia Fox had a really good Northern Lights suplex midway through the match. Alicia looked really, really good. Near the end, Trish Stratus hits the Stratusfaction. She gets a 1-2, and then the referee like stops. Like, he went 1-2, and he was waiting for the breakup. When I took like wrestling classes, I learned, like, because you also have to learn how to be a ref as well, is just count naturally. If the other team, if the wrestlers screw up their botch, if the wrestlers screw up when they're supposed to kick out, it's on them. It's not on you. Never be the person that's obvious the decision of the match itself. So that really wasn't that good. That was my only beef with this match. Of course, they get a nice chick kick going on, and Trish Stratus and Lita pick up the win. Great way to open up the night. Crowd was hot for this one. Absolutely dug it. It was amazing. Not even going to complain about this one. I really, really, really enjoyed this opening match for sure. All right, what else do we have? What was next on the list? All right. Up next, we have so many cards to click through. What is going on here? There we go. The Battle Royal to determine the new #1 contender for the Women's Championship of their choosing. So, of course, everybody's coming out, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, all right, NXT people. And I'm still waiting. And I'm waiting. Oh, my phone went off. What is that? Okay, let's turn that off. Just more Twitter notifications. Of course, pay-per-view night, we always get crazy notifications. Yeah, and I was just waiting for NXT people, and they didn't come out. And then the Iconics came out. They did their thing. They went all blip. As soon as they started talking smack about everybody, I knew that they were going to be the first ones eliminated. And sure enough, they were. They were tossed out pretty quick. And it kind of sucks because I was really wanting to see more from the Iconics, but the thing that hurt me the most was no one from NXT. Come on, you got, like, they even said, like, this is, you know, the past, the present, and the future. The past being the legends, the present being the current superstars, the future being NXT. It writes itself. No Lacey Evans, no Dakota Kai, no Nikki Cross, no Candice LeRae. Like, the list goes on and on of people who could have been it. But whatever, doesn't matter. Everyone was kicking their butt. Couple things I really, really liked, though, is near the end, but like they had that weird quadruple suplex spot that they have a tendency to do in ladies matches. I never really fully understood that. Never ever got that, but it looked really cool to actually watch. Yeah. All right. But overall, though, I was actually really impressed with Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke, actually, a lot of people crap on her. A lot of people don't give her the time of day. They push her off. She's constantly put in comedic roles. She looked really good in this match. I think this was probably one of her best showings that she's had in a really long time. She lasted a lot longer than a lot of people give her credit for, because even like at WrestleMania when she was in that Battle Royal, she was thrown out right at the beginning. I'm very glad that Dana Brooke got a couple things going in there. I really liked during Ember Moon and Asuka's fight that the NXT chants broke out. That was really cool. I liked Nia and Tamina finally squaring off with each other for a little bit. I liked their little tribute to Roman Reigns. Good job on them during the match where they both did the whole yeah. Overall, though, I love that Ember eliminated Asuka. Like, Ember finally getting her revenge on Asuka. Like, I'm checking out the chat room here. Yeah, about damn time. The entire time, though, I'm just sitting there like, where's Zelina Vega? I didn't see her get thrown out. And sure enough, she runs in at the end of the match and tries to throw out Nia Jax, and Nia just not having any of that, just completely throws Zelina halfway across the arena. Ember Moon, of course, had a little bit going on. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to eliminate Nia Jax, and Nia is now the new #1 contender. Why? I don't know. I'm really shocked that Ember Moon did not win this one. I thought it was almost a shoo-in. I get that they like Nia Jax as a main title competitor. I get it. I just don't think she's there yet. Personally, I don't think she's... They put the belt on her and it didn't work. I just don't believe her on the microphone. She's decent in the ring. Like, eventually she'll get there. I just don't think that it's the right path right now. Yeah, it's weird. You are right though. Like Michelle McCool looked really good. Michelle McCool's actually always been in shape. She's always been pretty solid. She's always been a very competitive wrestler. Yeah. I'm interested to see where the whole Nia Jax thing's going, but yeah, I really wanted Ember to win. I think I'm just bitter about that. But oh well. Nia is the new #1 competitor, so we'll go with that. Very next match we got the finals for the Mae Young Classic. We have Toni Storm taking on Io Shirai, and you can tell that this crowd did not watch any of the Mae Young Classic whatsoever. Toni, huge pop, great. I'm really glad that they used Toni Storm's old theme music from the first Mae Young Classic. I think that's the better theme song. But for some reason, Io didn't get like any love, and it was really weird. Like, both of them were just like doing what they could in this match, but the crowd wasn't into this one, and I don't know why. It was a real solid match between the two of them. I thought both of them were absolutely phenomenal. I love when they cut to the crowd and they had like Mako Satomura, Tegan Nox, Tainara Connie, and Rhea Ripley, and everyone's cheering. Just Rhea's just like this. I love that Rhea's still playing that heel, the heel character. And of course, Rhea was originally supposed to be on this card, but they pulled her match just due to the fact that they did not promote the UK Women's title at all whatsoever. You know, you've only had 2 months to do it, but why actually invest the time? Match itself, though, I really loved it. Like, like I said, like her moonsaults during the Mae Young were so-so, but she nailed 2 really solid ones, and the one outside the ring was absolutely out of this world. Toni Storm tried for the Storm Zero. Io kicked out. Io, of course, went for her Asai moonsault. Gotta check out my notes. Okay, yeah, she did her 619 and like her flying Hurricanrana Sunset flip, and Toni kicked out of that. Then she tried for the outside moonsault, and Toni was able to get her knees up and countered it into a Storm Zero. And Toni Storm is your 2018 Mae Young Classic winner. Dug it, loved the match. I just wish the crowd was a little bit more into it for sure. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm mad they didn't drag out us when they brought me. I know, I know. I want to see the Asuka Mako match just as much as you do. It will happen one day. It will happen one day. But yes, and then immediately after this, they have a promotion for Crown Jewel. During the women's pay-per-view, let's have a commercial for the pay-per-view where women are not allowed it. Thumbs up, WWE. Really good job. I understand. Why you guys even... It's sold out already. You guys don't have to promote it. I just found that was really, really in poor taste, but whatever. Very next match was Botch Fest 3000, or as I like to call it, Bayley, Sasha, and Natalya taking on the Riot Squad. Okay, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed a majority of this match. I thought the Riot Squad did phenomenal. They did the ring psychology the entire match. They halved the ring the entire time like you're supposed to do in a tag team match. Almost 3/4 of this match, it was a 3-on-1 thing. Absolutely phenomenal. I really dug what the Riot Squad was doing. I also really like the Riot Squad's Halloween costumes for this. Like I said, they went as Leatherface, Jigsaw, and Pennywise. Awesome. And then earlier, actually, during the first match, Alexa Bliss was Alice in Wonderland. Mickie James was the Queen of Hearts, and Alicia Fox was the Mad Hatter. Dug that as well. This match, like I said, I really enjoyed what they were doing. I love that Bayley was the workhorse for this. Like, Bayley was getting the crap kicked out of her the entire match, which was really good. It's just there was just too many botches for some of the moves. Like I said, I think that they had a bunch of moves that they wanted to do in their mind, and unfortunately they just weren't able to nail any of it. Like the match was good. It is my least favorite of the night, but it told a really good story. Like the fact that the Riot Squad have really come together in this past year. All three of them looked solid in this match, and then they were able to keep that entire thing going. It was just a lot of the moves, like really slow, a lot of careful put downs, a lot of slips. Sasha Banks at the end when she tried to do like that top rope flip, and she ended up hitting the mat, and then they caught her. I know that she doesn't want to do the suicide dive anymore, because usually when Sasha Banks does that, she blows up. But I don't know. But I dug the ending. The ending was absolutely phenomenal. Natalya hit a powerbomb. Bayley tagged herself in. She did the flying elbow drop as a tribute to Macho Man Randy Savage, her favorite wrestler growing up. Sasha got the tag, and then she did the frog splash as a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, her favorite wrestler growing up. So that was a really cool ending. Really dug the ending. So, of course, the faces win. Kind of sucks. I was really rooting for the heels in this one, but it's okay. If Bayley doesn't show up to NXT on Wednesday dressed as Shane, I will be upset. That'd be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, overall, not my favorite match of the night, but the ending was really solid. I really dug the ending. All right, let's go on to very next match we have. Where is that card? I should really put this stuff in order. We got the NXT Championship for Kairi Sane defending her title against Shayna Baszler. Great match. Great match. Really good storytelling this one. Shayna just house of fire right off the bat, just not pulling back at all. Kairi Sane, getting her spots on. The NXT chants were loud. I always love when the NXT chants are good. I'm not really a lot of high spots in this match. It was just a lot of back and forth between the two, which is what I really dug. Really good stuff going on. Kairi Sane, like they're outside the ring, Kairi Sane tosses Shayna into the crowd, and she lands on top of the other two MMA 4 horsewomen. So Jessamine Duke and what's her name? What is her name? I got it right here. Marina Shafir, there we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't watch MMA that much. Of course, they try to interfere. Kairi's not having any of that. Kairi gets locked into the Kirifuda clutch through the distraction. She does that back reverse roll pin again. 1-2. Shayna is able to kick out. While the referee doesn't see it, Jessamine Duke just kicks Kairi right in the face. And she is locked up again in the Kirifuda clutch. She doesn't tap out, but she does pass out due to the pressure. So we have a new NXT Women's Champion. Shayna Baszler is your first ever 2-time NXT Champion. Great match. Very shocking because I figured Shayna would be moving up to the main roster after this, so maybe Kairi Sane's going to move up to the next main roster after this. But I'm interested to see where the four horsewomen of MMA kind of come in now, because I know that the other two have been training, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Really looking forward to seeing where this angle goes. Good match, but damaged by a horde ending. Yeah. Sorry, just kind of trying to keep up with the chat room. But yeah, overall, good stuff. Really enjoyed it. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. All right, coming up next is the only match that they should have had on this entire card. The last woman standing match. Becky defending against Charlotte. I don't even have words. I don't even freaking have words. So many Becky chants. Like, Charlotte is just getting no love whatsoever. Like, and she's trying so hard, and just everyone's just booing the crap out of Charlotte. Weapons come in quick. Like, the kendo stick makes its appearance. A giant pile of steel chairs just builds up in the center of the ring. We got the ECW chants going on. Oh my god. Becky tries for the Bexploder onto the pile of chairs, but it's countered into a German suplex. One thing I liked is Charlotte set up a table, and she got Becky on it, and she tried to do the moonsault. They hit the table, but it didn't break. That looked very painful for sure. Set her up on there again. She did a swanton bomb. Table broke that time. Now they brought in a ladder. Charlotte locked Becky into a figure 8 through the ladder, which looked really painful. Becky's tapping out, but it's not that kind of match. I'm really surprised she didn't tear Becky's knee like right out of the bone. The only thing I didn't like is like the referee, like, because Becky's reaching for the chair, and the referee just kind of like casually like inched it towards her, like we wouldn't notice. So Becky grabs the chair and gets out of the hole. That's my only beef with this match, and that's just minor. Becky hits Charlotte in the face with the championship belt. She tries to run off, but Charlotte's not having any of that crap. Sets up yet another ladder. Like, there's just ladders all over the place. Becky manages to get Charlotte onto the table. She does a leg drop off the table. Table breaks. And then she just buries Charlotte under everything. Like, broken tables, chairs, piece of the ladder, like everything under there. Charlotte manages to get up at the 9 count. The freaking 9 count. And the audience boos. And she's like, "Is that all you got? Is that all you got?" Just kicks her in the face again. It was awesome. Charlotte manages to get a couple more licks in. She tries to hit the moonsault yet again, but she's caught into a power bomb. Goes through the table on the outside of the ring. She makes it up at 9, but she's unable to stand, and she falls back on the ground. So Charlotte is unable to answer the 10 count, so Becky retains her championship. One of the best freaking matches I've seen in a long time. Easily in my top 5 this year for sure. Unless something miraculous happens in the next 2 months, this is definitely up there on my list. I love everything. Everything. And I remember in Hell in a Cell, like me and you were talking, it's like Charlotte needs to do the moonsault off the cage, and she didn't. And just, poopy. But I'm so glad that this match was just like standing ovation to both of them. Like, and then I like saw this poll. It was like, "What did you guys think of the match?" And like, amazing. And like, one dude put bad. And I know that he's being an internet troll piece of shit. Because anyone who would grade this under amazing, I don't even know if we were watching the same match. I don't even know if we're on the same plane of existence. This match was freaking boss. This match was legit. Hands down match of the night. If they ended with this, I'd be happy. It was amazing. But no, we have to end with one more match. With Ronda Rousey defending her title against Nikki Bella. Overall, I'm still bitter Ember didn't do the Eclipse on. I know, we'll be talking about that for years. Overall, I poo-pooed this match before it even started. But you know what? I'm sorry. I actually dug this match. Not gonna lie, it was real not bad. It was up there. It was in the top 3 of the night for sure. Ronda looked really strong. A good chunk of the match. She's really improving. Her selling's getting there. Of course, Twin Magic working. They didn't switch places, but a lot of outside interference where Brie would constantly distract the ref and Nikki would get the shot, or vice versa. Nikki would distract the ref and Brie would get the shot in. Overall, the crowd actually started cheering for Nikki at a couple points in this match because she was holding herself actually pretty good. One thing I didn't like is Ronda picked Nikki and Brie up in like a double Samoa drop and dropped him. Brie didn't land too good. Very glad she didn't hurt herself. Big spots like that, I still don't think Ronda's ready to pull those out. Ronda beats up Brie on the outside of the ring and then does the yes chants to the crowd. That was really, really funny for sure. Nikki gets a hold of Ronda, hits her with an Alabama slam. Ronda kicks out after 2. Nikki hits her with the Rack Attack 2.0, her finisher, and Ronda kicked out again. Very impressed, very impressed. And now, of course, we get evil, mean-faced Ronda Rousey as she starts to pick up Nikki Bella and starts calling her spots. Ronda Rousey's getting there, but you could see her like flat out call. And then, of course, I know that she purposely does it where she picks him up from the suplex and then yells, "Are you ready?" I get it. Hits her with the German suplex, picks her up with the armbar, locks it in, and Ronda is your remaining. She is still your WWE Raw Women's Champion. Decent match, dug a good amount of it. After the match, all the women come out on stage. They're all celebrating. And no Stephanie McMahon announcement. There was the big rumor that Stephanie McMahon was going to make yet another big announcement. Maybe she did it during the pre-show. I don't know. I didn't watch the pre-show. Did she make an announcement during the pre-show? Let me know in the chat room or the comment section below. But as of right now, I didn't hear anything. So, yeah. I just thought Shayna would get called up and get along. Why did Jess and Maria help Shayna but not Ronda? Because Ronda doesn't need help. Ronda's the baddest woman on the planet. She does not need help. Thank you. No announcement. I just got your message. Awesome. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow night on Raw. Overall, though, I really dug Evolution. Like I said, I was a little bitter with the card heading into it. I know you guys probably watched my previous video in regards to that. I just feel like they could have did a little bit more. Matches itself, pretty solid. Everything, solid grade. Overall, I give this pay-per-view a B+. Like I said, only things I didn't like, I didn't like the Bayley, Sasha, Natalya match. Like I said, the ending was really good. The story was well told. I just felt the moves weren't there. But other than that, all the other matches, thoroughly enjoyed. I dug it. But Becky, Charlotte, whoo, girl, that was amazing. Loved everything absolutely about that match. For sure. I'm bitter about Shayna needing shenanigans to win. I am too. Like said, like she's pretty badass, and I don't know why she would need to stoop to that, but whatever. All right, that is all from me tonight. We have a new video coming out tomorrow. That's right. We have our History of the Undertaker Streak Part 2. I finally finished it, so it's going to be released tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, my time. I'm really looking forward to you guys checking this one out. A lot of love went into this one. It took me a couple months to work this one out, but I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So tomorrow, 10 a.m., it's going to be ready to go for you guys all. So how did everyone think of Evolution? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We always go live at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights on Sundays. Except for after the pay-per-view, like tonight, we will always go on then. As always, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. I don't know what else I got. I got some other things working. Maybe I'll let you all know about that. But yes, I will see you guys next Sunday for sure. Maybe sometime during this week, because there's no M.P.M.M Classic this week. I don't got anything to review. Maybe I'll watch some classic things and we'll come out with a review for that. Who knows? All right. As always, though, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the reason why I do this. You have yourselves a great week, and I will see you for sure next Sunday night. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. Have a great night, everybody.